Law enforcement officials credit less lethal weapons as a way to reduce officer and suspect injuries. Here, Lake Charles Police and Calcasieu Parish deputies demonstrate the different types of force and less lethal weapons they use.
Yeah, and an empty hand technique may be an escort. If you grab somebody and take them either to escort them somewhere or to handcuff them, that's empty hand. Also, empty hand could be a strike, whether it's a strike with a hand strike, a kick, or anything that does not have a less than lethal weapon is the empty hand technique.
The item that we're discussing here right now is the Taser X26 model, pretty much standard model throughout the police law enforcement field. Our particular model, the X26, is also equipped with a taser cam and charging power source. It has a small camera in the bottom that activates, so in some cases we can actually see what's going on later on for court purposes. The weapon itself is designed to shoot one cartridge that has 2 darts in it. When it deploys, the darts are attached by a small hair-like thread or wire with a small dart. It's propelled by compressed gas, nitrogen. The bolts itself is all engineered to invoke what's known as neuromuscular incapacitation. What makes the taser one of the more effective tools in law enforcement is that it does not only affect your pain compliance issues or your motor nerves, it also affects the sensory nervous system. So that's why the taser is typically more effective and generally preferred as a law enforcement tool for controlling force options. Yet another option for controlling force issues is the pepper spray, sometimes referred to as OC, which stands for oleocapsicum, the active resin found in the red pepper plant. It does affect the eyes and respiratory system. It causes an involuntary blinking or closing of the eyes, and it has a tendency to take your breath away. Okay, another force option that law enforcement officers have is the pepper ball technology gun. This allows the officers to stand off, in other words, have up to about a 30-foot, 25 to 30-foot standoff distance, and they can instruct people to de-escalate. And of course, if they don't comply, they have multiple rounds that they can deploy. They can also use it to clear areas if they in fact need to move a large number of people. One of the oldest and most original defensive options for law enforcement officers to use in controlling assaultive behavior was the baton. Now we have evolved the baton from an old hickory stick when Sir Robert Peel first invented police work, all the way up to now what we call an MEB, or metal expandable baton. It's stronger and it affords a compactness so that the officers can carry it comfortably or somewhat comfortably on their duty rigs, and then of course trained to use it for blocks, strikes, and control holds. One more option that we have ultimately up is the 40mm projectile launcher. They can come in either single launch configurations or multiple launch configurations, such as this one is. It can shoot a variety of rounds, anything from crowd control down to individual force control options.